We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Division rivals do battle. Next. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game. And you'll know early, if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's Christian Yelich now. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only does this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 4 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now the 2-0.
Hey! Ball 3.
Keston Hiura waits on deck. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Keston.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. From the stretch.
Hey!
Yelich stands at first with 1 out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Darvish a check on first, just keeping him close. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back easily. In now is Yasiel Puig. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Yelich is running. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Hot shot to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Felix Hernandez gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hernandez looks in. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Stepping in, Austin Nola. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he got him. Standing in, Ryan Healy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Fouled off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here it comes. Nico Goodrum is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Two out, nobody on. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in the contest last night.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Garcia shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Garcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Hernandez, commonly known as King Felix, of course. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Hernandez looks in. 1-0 on its way. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Settling in now, Felix Hernandez. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 36, Felix Hernandez.
He's set, and the pitch.
One and one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
That's ball
He's
3.
fallen behind now. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. First pitch on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in to try it again. Christian Yelich reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 0-1 on its way. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains at 0-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Just hung in there on that one. One and two for Christian Yelich.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway. The 1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Keston Hiura is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Hey!
Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, Austin Nova, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hard hit at third. Bryant's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. So here's Albert Almora next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
That misses, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Batting in, the second baseman.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Puig's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Darvish.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Darvish. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Grounded softly to the right. Healy scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and in next, the first baseman / DH, Ryan Healy.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And the pitch.
I got the count 2-2.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-0. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Orlando Garcia will be next. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Got a full count.
Weak roller right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Garcia.
Bigging in for his second at bat, Orlando Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball on that outside.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And it's 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. Barehanded at his knees. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Javier Baez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Right side and right into the shift. Reined in. A flip to Hernandez is in time to record the out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Here's Chris Bryant now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That's the ball.
Ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 3-0 now. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out with the man at first. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Cubs strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now in the box, Felix Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here comes the 0-1. To third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line softly toward the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. First pitch is a curveball that backs him off the plate. It's ball one. And he takes a cold strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, two.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Here now the 2-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. And a ball 1-0. Hit hard to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, CHC. Hayward.
Now batting, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-1 count and the pitch. One out, nobody on. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Almora Jr. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jarrell Cotton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45, Jarrell Cotton.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Keston Hiura.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep center field. Almora is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Cotton, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. To short, hit hard. Slide and a stop by Bryant. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Ready for another chance? Austin Nola. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Ro, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bodie hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Ro. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Here comes the first pitch. Javier Baez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Struck him out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 7th inning coming up. The Brewers lead this one 2-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell.
Craig Kimbrell.
7th inning ready to roll. And in next, the first baseman slash DH Ryan Healy.
Ryan Healy.
Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Kimbrel has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than one base runner allowed per inning. The 1-0 home.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. Bounce to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat, and that's high for a ball. 1-0. And the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Orlando Garcia, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
2 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-2 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The pitcher, number 36, Felix Hernandez.
At the plate, Felix Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They still lead it 2-1. So digging in now, Chris Bryant 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Shot towards second. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second. He's